Hello everyone, welcome to PassionWater. Okay, so this is a generalized reading for the sign Pisces regarding who you're thinking of now. It does not dictate that it's your lover, your significant other, your spouse, an ex. It could be anyone. Friend, relative, soul tribe, co-worker. It could even be somebody who Spirit has sent you a dream about. It could be on your mind. So with that being said, these are generalized readings. They do not resonate with everyone. Please take what resonates and leave the rest. Don't try to force it. Now before I stood up, I started having these bombardment of downloads coming to me about this reading. This is the last reading I scheduled for today. And I was getting hit left and right, left and right. So I decided to go ahead and get up and come on over. Well, I have a lot of decks out. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 in front of me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to my side. And that's not including all the other decks over here in the cabinet. And normally, the cat's not my cards around, but not me. I wait and throw them on the floor during the reading because that's what I'm known for. But as I walked over here, I knocked off a card. It's the Queen of Swords. A very sharp-tongued Queen of Swords. Somebody who wants to get their message across. They want to be heard in no uncertain terms. I look at her. She does not look like she is anybody to be messing with. She is not one to try to grab the last bag of Halloween candy off the shelf, try to get to it before she gets it. And she liable to beat you with it. She gonna get her message across at all costs. And that was the type of energy I was being dealt while I was sitting down. Now, I don't know what that has to do with this reading for Pisces. I hope you haven't been having to be that expressive, controlling, possibly over the top. Now let's see if there's any love on this reading of who Pisces thinking of now. You think of your true love, huh? The person you dream. Romance of a lifetime. Somebody you want to grow old with. Somebody very near and dear to your heart. Well, what's the overall ideal of it? Is this a new love? Is that why they're so heavy on your mind? Are you just that much in love with them that you're always thinking about them? Clock. Time's running out on something. Clock is ticking. You're running out of time. It's been too long. I keep hearing that. It's been too long. The clock is ticking. Well, I'm going to throw some tarot out here. Then we're going to clarify everything, alright? So, what you don't see coming, we're going to talk about that first. What don't you see coming, Pisces? The Four of Pentacles. I'm sorry. The Six of Pentacles. I call that the Four. The Six of Pentacles. Bringing a balance to a situation that's been unbalanced for an extended period of time. That's caused enough unrest and unsettling. A lot of anger is expressed here. So the person you're thinking about, where are they at in their mindset right now? How are they doing, basically? The Nine of Cups in reverse. They're not really happy. I feel like they're missing you. You're missing them. You want to be with them and you feel like you're running out of time to make it happen. That clock is ticking. What's the challenge? We'll go to the bottom of the deck for the challenge. The devil. It's a challenge, so it always goes sideways. Removing toxicity from the union. Fear, anger, jealousy, possibly addiction, whether it's a person, place, or things. Even low self-esteem. The next card is the Tower after the devil. So if it don't get corrected, Spirit's gonna bring it down. That's the choice. Correct it or let Spirit bring it down. I don't like letting Spirit do anything like that. I try to handle it myself. But that's my own control issue. Whereas when Spirit takes over, I don't have any control left on what will be surviving the catastrophe. Whether it's emotional, financially, physically, or mentally. Now, what is your person's goal? What do they want from this? The Nine of Swords in reverse. Really. They want to go away from you towards their truth, but it's away from you. You're over here. They're headed this way. And they're headed that way. I mean, like, almost like a U-turn. This person is not happy with how the relationship is going. You still, Pisces, are holding on that they must be your true love. It feels like you're punishing yourself for believing that. And this is not a happy relationship at all. There's anger, there's addiction, there's possibly a third-party situation, false mask, doing it for show. That's why I'm here, doing it for show. Now, what happened in the long ago past that affected this? Kind of like childhood trauma, early adulthood trauma. The Page of Wands. Your person. Well, let's just say they're not a virgin. And they were not a virgin when you met them. And there's a few blocks they've been around. And they use their allure to help them get by. They were not a prostitute. So it wasn't like they were out in the public eye prostituting themselves. But they've been in and out of several relationships. To be financially taken care of. To have a place to live. And I see these three flowers, I feel like with their children. So they were using their beauty. They were taught that if you're pretty, if you're seductive, then they will take care of you. Oh. These days we have mass murderers who do the same. Don't do this stuff. That's not healthy making. You can survive without earning your rent on your back. Now, what's happened recently between you two? Why is the yelling, screaming, cussing, fighting here? Two of Pentacles. of this person who's unhappy, this person who's not satisfied, this person doesn't trust you anymore, Pisces. And they are trying to balance the situation. They are trying to stand up on their own 2 feet. So while they learn to stand up on their own 2 feet, they're continuing to use you as their safeguard, like the Page of Wands, using their beauty to get others to provide for them. Look, I get it. I was a teenager in the late 70s, and I can show you my pictures. I was hot and beautiful, and I had all the attention I wanted. Doctors, dentists, a pilot, all wanted my attention. Because they wanted a pretty young thing hanging on their arm. Well, now your person's a little older. And they are trying to stand up on their own 2 feet rather than going back to that way of thinking. Now, for the future, what's going to happen between you two? Because all we got is a war and a person wanting to leave. It does look like if you're not living together, you are still a couple. And y'all still have public events together with family and friends. That doesn't mean y'all live together. But in the future, we got the 5 of Cups in reverse. I see your person walking away. And they spot their 2 full cups and realize that's my ticket out of here. With those 2 full cups, I can still be me. And I can go from being angry, sad, to mourning this that did not work out and coming together within my own energy. Now, let's clarify these. Where they're at. 9 of Cups in reverse. Not happy. Don't want to be there. Very upset about it. The High Priestess. You may be dealing with another water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. They've been a little secretive about how they truly feel. But they got their belongings packed up behind that pomegranate curtain, ready to hit the road. They are not happy. You can't force them to stay, and you can't force them to see how you feel. The challenge being the devil It's clarified by the Six of Swords. Well, your person is saying, no, I have to go to this other shore by myself, not with you. This is my journey now, not our journey. Our journey was very uncomfortable. Now's the time for peace and comfort. I don't know who your person is, but for somebody that does a lot of yelling, they have some peaceful thoughts. Now, the Knight of Swords in reverse, because they're leaving. They are leaving. There's no turning back. They're leaving. The Tower in reverse. They're trying. Y'all may own a business together, and they're trying to be fair about it. They don't want the whole tower to come crashing down on Pisces' head. They want to see you eat, just not at their table anymore. I don't remember last time I had a reading that every card said they were leaving. Wow. About the past energies from long ago that's affected how they respond. Three of Swords in reverse. I'm gonna leave you before you can leave me. That's what the hell this is all about. For whatever reason that started it, your person became very nervous and started feeling that they weren't the sugar plum in your eyes that they once were. And they have convinced themselves that they don't leave first. They're about to be the one left. And that everything will be done with intention to harm them. I just feel like this person seen a breakup when they were growing up, where somebody took all the furniture, took all the dishes, took everything and left the person with zero. And it really hurts the other person. And they feel like if they don't leave you first, you're going to do that to them. Ooh. Now, for the recent past, what recently happened with this Two of Pentacles? Well, that's a decision. Why are you at decision time? It's Two Pentacles. One for each of you. A balance. A yin and yang, right? With the Ace of Swords. Counseling. I think this person could use some counseling. I'm not saying the relationship should stick together, because I don't know everything that's happened. But if it's just over mental confusion from qualities that were taught growing up, This is bullshit. But then again, I've never felt that way. But the Eighth of Wands, this person is so attracted to you. They love you so much, and yet they're willing to walk out on you. They're not leaving because they don't love you. They're leaving because they're afraid you're about to dump them. The last card, Five of Cups in reverse. The card regret. Unnecessary regret. But this is moving on. The choice was made. There was no balance brought to the actual table. Only a little comfort to a very anxious mind. And with that Five of Cups in reverse, it's clarified by the Four of Pentacles. Still trying to hold on to less than you deserve. Still trying to hold on to less than they deserve. Still trying to hold on to these old memories taught to them that they're not valuable enough for somebody to stick around simply because they love you. This is a doozy, Pisces. I don't know what started the war. I say she, because it felt like a woman screaming at me when I was sitting over on the recliners. But all that screaming and yelling and anger and cursing and threatening is all about fear and anxiety. It could also have something to do with addiction in there. One more card for you. Queen of Wands in reverse. So she's trying to stand up on her own 2 feet. She thinks she's lost her luster. She doesn't think she's young enough anymore or beautiful enough. In her mind, she's created you having an affair. I don't see it. I have nothing telling me that. But in her mind, she's created it. To her, it's very real. I wish you the best with this situation, Pisces, because I know you don't want to walk away. But I don't believe you're going to have a choice here. I believe you're going to have to let her walk away so that maybe she'll walk back. Now, if you would like her private reading, please email me. The address is below. Hit like, share, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to subscribe. And I will see y'all soon with your next reading. Namaste.